Irving with it. Pass to Harden. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. And here's Morant, defended by Griffin. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. For 3, here's Harris. Fires in the triple.
Man, such a creative player. I love seeing Kyrie Irving find his open teammates with the whip of a pass.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Mr. Incredible. 6 points for him. 3-pointer off the mark. Griffin against Jackson. Griffin passes to Irving. Back to Griffin. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harris. There's the triple. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Morant. Outside Barnes. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Back to Barnes. Here's Mr. Incredible. Knocks down the triple. 9 points in the game.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for a shot. He enjoys getting into the open team.
Irving with it. Denied by Morant. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Mr. Incredible, no good. The Nets have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. The 3-ball. And that's good. Harden for 3.
Yeah, never scared to shoot from deep. I mean, the lefty stroke of Harden, so fun to watch.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Mr. Incredible, defended by Harden. Here's Mr. Incredible, back to Barnes. Here's Mr. Incredible, and again, it's Memphis with a 3.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
On the wing, Harden, from behind the arc, and the Nets, another 3.
Taking control of the tempo.
Listen up, y'all.
Brooklyn's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Anderson and Jackson Jr., your small and power forwards. Then it's Xavier Tillman. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
You better respect the sensational ball handling from Irving. I mean, phenomenal slashing through defenses.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. 3-pointer. Drops in the 3. He's got 15.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
The 3, Durant. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Takes the 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Here's Harden. And he makes it on the layup. Harden's got 8 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Mr. Incredible, defended by Harden. Pass to Anderson. Here's Mr. Incredible. Back to Anderson. Here's Mr. Incredible, defended by Harden. Mr. Incredible, no good. Brooklyn has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He scored 45 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He was dominant, and they're hoping to get more of the same from him tonight. Take it away.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same... talent tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things on both ends.
And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Harden's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Here's Mr. Incredible. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Harden with a screen on Jackson. Here's Durant. Basket's good. He's got 5.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Mr. Incredible. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Irving, the pass to Harden. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 7 assists. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Adams checked in for Tillman. Clark comes in for Jackson. And it's Barnes in for Anderson. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Claxton comes in for Durant. Brown, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Mills in for James Harden. Pass to Irving. Barnes with the rebound.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Bane, he's checked in for Morant. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Memphis leading. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Now Irving. Here he goes. The shot won't fall. Good D by Clark.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him in tough shots this quarter.
Mr. Incredible, no good. Brooklyn has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. And here's Mills from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Buries it down low. Now it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Outside Mills. And here is Irving. To win the run. Sinks it from distance. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just around 40% from the three-point line. I mean, Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mr. Incredible tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Brown passes to Irving. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Now just a 1-point Memphis lead. Adams finds Clark. Adams with the ball. Covered by Jordan. The three from Barnes. Gets the three ball to go.
Rise and fire. I mean, this is the mindset of Barnes. And you can see why repeatedly.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first.
All right, here we go. Come on, let's go.
This offense is wavy. Uh-huh.
Brooklyn trailing. On the floor for Brooklyn. Harris and Durant in as the forwards. Irving runs point with Harden to his side. And it's Griffin in at the 5, roaming the paint. Over to the wing. Harden comes to help. It's Barnes on the wing. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Back to Barnes. Here's Mr. Incredible. Defended by Harden. Offensive rebound. Here's Adams. The shot no good. And Brooklyn shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Outside Irving. For the lead. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden. Irving's got 17 points.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Griffin, a screen on Adams. Harden drives in. And Harden with the slam.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. Will it go? And again, Memphis no good. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Left side, Harden. Here's the three. And the Nets, another three.
The defense is nowhere to be found.
Making a switch here. Len's checked in. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Doubled by Durant. And here's Jackson, guarded by Durant. Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball.
You're supposed to get your players fired up, coach, not put them to sleep.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Barnes. Fires the three. Mr. Incredible, no good. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Here's Mills. No dice from 9 feet. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Mr. Incredible. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 36 points.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Harden. 6 to shoot. Lets the three fly. That shot, no good. Well, through 3 quarters. And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This game 6 getting started. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Barnes. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And he plays with a high level of energy and activity. Jackson's impactful around the rim.
Harden, the pass to Harris. Shoots over Barnes. Harris misses.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Back to Adams. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Memphis needs to get off a shot. From deep, Morant. They get it back. Here's Mr. Incredible. Adams finds Morant. It's Barnes on the wing. Rebounded by the Nets. They led the game at one point by 20.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Yeah, although Harden is known for being a great scorer, his passing is also elite. It's a great read right there.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. Connects from downtown.
His three-point game has been incredible tonight. If he comes even close to repeating his first half performance, it's going to be a crazy game for him.
Irving, pass to Durant. Out to Harris. Screen by Griffin. Another shot. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot. And they've stopped the action.
That's a foul? You gotta be kidding me.
Return.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls and
the previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Durant. Clock at 6. Pass to Harden. Fires for 3. That shot off the mark. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Out to the right wing. Back to Barnes. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Now here's Irving. The D's right on him. Jackson outside. From deep, Morant. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight. The Nets have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Irving with it. 19-footer. Jump shot is good. Irving's got 21. He's checked in for Memphis. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Pass to Adams. Here's Mr. Incredible. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Mr. Incredible. Back to Adams. Out of bounds. It'll be the Nets ball.
That line's there for a reason. You gotta keep the ball on the court, man.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Barnes. Here's Mr. Incredible. Defended by Harden. Here's Mr. Incredible. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Now here's Irving. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Back to Durant. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Out to the right wing. Pass to Barnes. Launches a 3. He drops it from range.
Throughout his career, Barnes has been a consistent three-point shooter. I mean, that's a nice-looking triple right there.
The Nets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall.
And how about that? We've got an NBA Finals Game 7. The question is, will the momentum keep going for the Nets?
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And so they'll force this NBA Finals series to go to a Game 7. What an incredible showing from them tonight, refusing to go quietly.
I mean, this is what the finals is all about. Two teams playing at their very best, and now they've got a little bit of extra fire carrying them into what should be a very exciting Game 7.
And what a huge performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today, made great reads, and distributed the ball accordingly. And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but just wasn't enough.
Come on, come on.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They're able to force.
Slang. Used to sleep on the floor with it. I can't get because it's still wet. Man,
So Memphis will get the first possession. You look at Memphis. Well, as underdogs, Greg, they weren't even supposed to be here at this point, but they've been fantastic the entire postseason.
I mean, it's hard to think of a greater accomplishment, winning Game 7 of the NBA Finals on the road. But
I agree.
They've shown they can beat this team. They believe in themselves. And Kevin, I think they've got a real shot.
I do, too. Now Harris, after the missed three from Mr. Incredible.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
He kicks to Adams. Pass to Mr. Incredible. And he's good on the three ball. Mr. Incredible's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Grizzlies. Harden outside. Pass to Durant. He takes it in. Banked in off the glass.
Moving so fast toward the rim, KD rips through the lane with a lot of tenacity.
Here is Mr. Incredible, guarded by Harden. Barnes passes to Mr. Incredible. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot. I caught up with head coach Steve Nash. He told me that as hard as it may be to believe, he feels less nervous about this NBA Finals Game 7 than any other game in the series. There's just so much going on, he said. With all the noise surrounding this game, my guys have found a quiet calm that I think will work in their favor. Well, we'll see if this works in a game like this, Kevin. It's closeout city. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Harden finds Durant. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
No good for Mr. Incredible. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Durant, the pass to Harden. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
We don't talk about KD's passing enough. Durant is an elite playmaker.
Outside Jackson. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Adams. Shot clock at 6. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Blake Griffin. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Harden outside. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis leading by 4. To the wing right side. Morant outside. Mr. Incredible. And it's off from three-point range. As Durant with the ball, he'll bring it up for the Nets. Moving against Barnes. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The nasty handle of Kyrie uses it to get anywhere he wants.
Mr. Incredible, the pass to Barnes. And another turnover here by Memphis.
You want unselfish?
The Grizzlies trail by 3. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. And the big 3 out on the perimeter. Irving the 1, Harden at the 2, and Durant the 3. Then there's Griffin, and it's Claxton, and at the 5, roaming the paint.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Passes it to KD. Here's the drive. Rejected by Len. Here is Mr. Incredible. 12 points for him. Back to Anderson. Len passes to Mr. Incredible. Memphis moving it around. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Harden. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Barnes passes to Mr. Incredible. No good from outside. Nets trail by 3. And there's the pass to Harden. Irving from long range. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Irving's got 5 now.
When Kyrie Irving gets his feet set, it is automatic, plain and simple.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He had 42 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And they'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Irving dishes to Harden. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And, you know, if you score on Harden.
Making a switch here. Harris is checked in. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Adams, he's checked in for Alex Len. Jackson comes in for Anderson. And it's Bane in for Barnes. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's got 21. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Adams. Here's Mr. Incredible. No good with the triple. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Irving. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Brooklyn's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
It's amazing how Kyrie can take contact, contort his body, and complete the play.
Here's Mr. Incredible, nailed from three-point land. Mr. Incredible's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies. For Brooklyn, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Pass to Durant. Flies to the hoop, and then Durant with the dunk.
The long strides of Durant gliding through the lane. Throw it down, big fella.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
No good from Mr. Incredible. Nets leading by 4. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Harden, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Morant. Here's Mr. Incredible. Fires the 3. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
It's stolen by Adams. Here's Mr. Incredible. The three-pointer, no good. Just 3 on the clock. And slam dunk by Harris.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not all.
It's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
So on the floor for Memphis. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Ja Morant, he's out there with Mr. Incredible. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. Brooklyn leading by 6. On the wing, Harden. And on the way from Irving for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists here tonight. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Memphis moving it around. Fires for 3. Here's Adams. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Throwing his weight around in the painted area. Steven Adams doing damage.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Harden the pass to Harris. Back to Harden. Into the lane. And the rejection by Jackson. Floats it up there for Morant. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Harden lets up. 18 feet out. They get it again.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end. Yet they continue to lead.
And that was a risky for a long time.
Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Memphis also making some changes. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Brandon Clark comes in for Jackson. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Ja Morant. Mr. Incredible trains the three-pointer. Mr. Incredible's got 27 points.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Irving looking for an opening. The drive by KD. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. KD's got 8 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Mr. Incredible to pass the Clark. Here's Mr. Incredible. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Driving in, it's good. He's got 14.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The tray, that is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Mr. Incredible.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Irving dishes to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
Barnes passes to Mr. Incredible. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. The Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Durant. Bruce Brown comes in for James Harden. And it's Mills in for Irving. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Lenz checked in for Tillman. Anderson comes in for Barnes. And it's Bain in for Tyus Jones. Here's Griffin driving to the basket. And yep, we thought we might.
Great foul call, ref. Perfect.
The previous play is under review.
To determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
...at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And that is why DeAndre is such a high percentage shooter. Wow!
With a tie. Rebound, Brooklyn. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Now Mills. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Lamb with the block. And there's the drive. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Mills. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Memphis moving it around. It's tipped. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Mills. Baseline J on the way. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Anderson. Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Mr. Incredible's got 15 points in just the second half. Tie game in... And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. The talented guard pair of Irving and Harden in the backcourt. Durant is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Claxton in at center. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Barnes to take the lead. Rebound, Brooklyn. Durant's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Takes a step back. Durant sets a screen for Irving. The feed now to KD. Brown outside. 6 on the shot clock. With the drive. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that.
He doesn't come away with the turnover. He's disrupting their offensive flow.
The 3 from Harden. Grizzlies with the rebound.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Love the hustle from you guys, Coach. Terrific job.
On defense, the Nets. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Adams. Here's Mr. Incredible. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets. Brown kicks to Irving. There's a screen. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. They double him with Irving. Here's Mr. Incredible, covered by Irving. Here's Mr. Incredible. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Mr. Incredible's got 42 in the game. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Memphis.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Barnes passes to Mr. Incredible. And it's sent back by KD. Outside for Jackson. And Harden comes to help. Just 5 on the clock. No good for Mr. Incredible.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Here's Brown, and the rejection by Jackson. Here's Mr. Incredible. Hits it from three-point range. Mr. Incredible's got 45 points.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Morant with the steal. And finished off by Morant.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
To halt the run, Morant with the steal. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Barnes. Shoots over Brown. They grab their own miss. And he gets it to go. Jackson's got the lead up to 10 now for the...
The rim, you have to compete at all times.
Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. During the last break, I heard Steve Nash talking to his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Now Irving. three for Mr. Incredible.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Grizzlies.
A pass to Mr. Incredible. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And again for three.
Unbelievable shooting. And he continues to climb the all-time leaderboards for threes made in a playoff game.
Offensive fireworks from long range. So fun to watch. Putting on a show on the big stage.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
Now here's Barnes. Here is Mr. Incredible. Back to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Mr. Incredible the pass to Jackson. And another one falls. Amazing. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field. And it's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Grizzlies.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
They're going to close out a remarkable and dramatic NBA Finals with a tremendous win here in Game 7.
And while the series itself was dramatic, they didn't want any drama here in Game 7. They wanted to seal the win well before the final whistle. And boy, did they do it. A clutch performance on the biggest stage in basketball. Just a fantastic way to clinch that NBA championship.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had. Just a monster game for Mr. Incredible.
And the Memphis Grizzlies are your new NBA champions.
We just won the
finals. To be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it in the crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did.
Won the fucking finals.
Focus, drive. This is the moment they've been looking for.
Tell Kyrie this is my fucking city, boy.
Even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their own fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
They just lost the Asia.
It's on the World O'Brien Trophy. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver brings the congratulations to the organization and course this incredible team. This Larry O'Brien Trophy, and I believe this suitcase are yours. You're Bill Russell, Finals MVP.
Who got Bill Russell's Finals MVP? Who got it? I want to know. I need to know, not one.
I think when you talk about the most valuable player in the finals, I don't think you're going to see anybody who has had as much impact as he has to help win this championship.
We've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
Thank y'all.
All right.
Andrew.
Oh, I just spoke to Andrew in a minute. What's up, man? You've been named Finals MVP. What does it mean to reach this point so early in your career?
And he doesn't like it's all the time.
I'm the GOAT, Andrew. I started out shooting on the blacktop with my boy Ricky filming me. Look at me now, man. I got that chip. I got the MVP trophy. I'm about to drop that album. My fashion line, I'm about to take over. You know, whatever happens from now on, you can never erase my name from the story of this league. This will be remembered as my year, for sure. What more is there for you to do? I'm going to have to branch out because it's obvious the NBA not going to be big enough to hold me. I might get more for fans watching me win Finals MVP every year. I don't know. I just need to inject some distractions into my life just to keep it interesting. Gotta keep it interesting. Congrats on the championship. Enjoy yourself. Oh, you know I'm about to enjoy myself, AT.
Frank.
Okay. Let's go with Frank next. Hey, congrats.
Tego, we doing Cop on it?
NBA champion. Yo, thank you, Frank, man. Look, I like to thank my mom. I want to thank my dad. Yo, this is for y'all. Thank you for holding me down. I was like, yo, shout out to my high school coach and my boy Ricky. What's up, Ricky? What does it feel like in this moment right now to sit there and just realize, hey, I'm a world champion? It's surreal, man. I'm not too sure it's sunk in yet. It's just one of those things where you just keep repeating to yourself, like, we won the championship. Yo, we won the championship. That's incredible. Okay. Well, when you came into this... Look, Frank, I'll be lying if I said no. All right, that's going to do it. Thank you, guys.
No music, just that clean silence to let you know how surreal it is. MVP, Nikola Jokic, rookie of the okay,
I got a lot of people asking me what I think about MVP.
I didn't get rookie of the fucking year. It's a free agency. What? We got KD and Luka Doncic. Curry went to Boston. Kawhi went to Detroit. James Harden stayed with Brooklyn, Jimmy Butler, Miami. I wanted LeBron, to be honest.
I got a lot of people asking me what I think about him. Just watch. Got the drop. I got a lot of people asking me what I think about him.
I fucking did it. Rookie of the... I didn't get Rookie of the Year.
Of course he did. He was never a serious candidate.
I just fucking did it. We ain't get Rookie of the Year, but you know. I did what I fucking could, man. Shout out to my mama, shout out to my daddy. My daddy wasn't there in my life, bro. You know, not everybody get to be blessed with a father figure. I was one of the niggas who didn't get blessed, but you know, it is what it is. You know, we live a little life and dick in my ass, you know. Big 14 on it. I'm like one of them NBA players who ain't get a daddy. That's the come up for real.
I got a lot of people asking me what I think about MVP not winning the MVP. And my feeling is, of course he did. He was never a serious candidate in my eyes. The media just loves talking about him because he's a celebrity. He brings in viewers. I mean, he's good. He's okay. Don't get me wrong, but he's not that good. He's no MVP. We need to pump the brakes on this kid until he does a lot more in this league. That's how I see it anyway. Carry on.
Boy, he ain't post no apology. He didn't post an apology video.
Hey, when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And I was wrong.
What's there for me to do now? Nothing. That's it. That's my NBA story, man. My NBA. Young boy story, boy. This is for real. I peaked. I can't do nothing from there. It's just... I know, babe. We need a censor.
Grizzlies turn over the ball. Another season underway for the NBA. Brad, was there an opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year, opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25-10.
And it's always special too because I'm playing the entire previous year. Here's Chioza, pounded by Morant. Pass to Harris. There's the three. Grizzlies pull it in. To the paint. Each watching Morant gets so good at this. He's the opening, and he's a really good shooter. Here's Harden. He likes to go deep.